Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Put your hand on a hot stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with a pretty girl for an hour, and it seems like a minute. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. It is strange to be known so universally and yet to be so lonely. The environment is everything that isn't me. Without deep reflection, one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. True art is characterized by an irresistible urge in the creative artist. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. When the solution is simple, God is answering. Never do anything against conscience even if the state demands it. The distinction between the past, present and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Force always attracts men of low morality. Information is not knowledge. The only real valuable thing is intuition. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. We still do not know 1,000% of what nature has revealed to us. Anyone who doesn't take truth seriously in small matters cannot be trusted in large ones either. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. I am not only a pacifist but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. We cannot despair of humanity, since we ourselves are human beings. All religions, arts and sciences are branches of the same tree. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. I do not believe in immortality of the individual, and I consider ethics to be an exclusively human concern with no superhuman authority behind it. People love chopping wood. In this activity one immediately sees results. He who joyfully marches to music in rank and file has already earned my contempt. He has been given a large brain by mistake, since for him the spinal cord would suffice. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. Love is a better teacher than duty. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. Politics is for the present, but an equation is for eternity. Imagination is more important than knowledge. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. Never lose a holy curiosity. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. God does not play dice. I want to know all God's thoughts, all the rest are just details.